Okay, this is a very short message. Just basically talking about how God does show me the type of Muslim preachers, right, or sheikhs, that I would say maybe a few years, a little bit earlier than now. Till now, a lot of them are at least being honest, not fully, but to some degree. One could be fear, you know what I mean? They really are at least admitting that you can't fully trust that the Qur'an was perfectly preserved, and they're at least doing that good deed that their Lord would be so proud of them, and I would be so proud of them to come against all the other fake ones, the hypocrites. And that's how you know those actual Muslim preachers, they're actually evil and they benefit from the perversion and the sexism in Islam. Because when they are basically saying, oh, that preacher, right, or that sheikh is wrong, don't listen to him, everybody. When they say that, right, and they ridicule them, even though these preachers are more knowledgeable than them, they have more status than them in being a teacher of the religion, and these ones are new and they're just like typical males who just go and randomly make YouTube channels. They're not even these right highly accredited teachers of the religion. So that's how you know. Then you see what I'm saying, what's going on. Basically, a lot of them have just entered the religion too, and we wouldn't really treat them like someone who knows what they're talking about, and they just boom instantly are obsessed with the evil Islam that is here today, and God's true original Islam that he brought down with Prophet Muhammad, Jesus, Noah, all of them. It may not have been the name Islam, but that true original pure religion, which also included the Torah. Okay, we have the same God. It's destroyed, it's gone, and we only have these two books, and the Quran, the Bible, they're both corrupted. All the evil in them is from shaitan, or the devil. And you know what I mean? When someone is really, despite the fear, despite whatever torment they're going through, despite even whatever immoralities they have where they don't necessarily come against it, if every now and then they're pushing themselves to at least be honest and be like, hey, we were just told to say this, and we're just saying it also. We're not really studying it and believing it's true. We were just, when that preacher says that, the others just attack. And if you observe human psychology, if you study human behavior, human psychology, right, you're going to see those males, not only are they possessed by demons that either told them or the humans know that yes, this person is telling the truth, right? The book is corrupted. But two, you can tell it's a personal thing. It's not really a desire to attack that person. It's not really a desire to maintain anything about this religion, because who cares, right? What does religion have to do with them? It's actually because they get to live their evil, filthy, perverted lifestyle. You get what I mean? Isn't that logical then? Religion, they didn't study it. It's more like they're just regular males who, right, just try to get fame on YouTube, and they're not people you would even listen to. But they're acting like these big preachers. They're acting like these big scholars or something. And they're just cussing out the most knowledgeable scholars on the religion. Knowledgeable doesn't mean moral. It just means you know a lot, studied all the books. And not only are they, right, cussing them out, insulting them, cursing them, because words are curses. Islam sadly doesn't teach you that because that part is gone. But anything about sort of demons is really in the Bible. Anything about who God is really in the Quran, okay? So the Bible teaches you, as God has taught me to use this book, obviously, that exactly when they say words to you like, don't listen to him, shut your ears, shut your eyes, that human being, everyone do this, and they say something like, you're a shame, you're this, you're that. Whoa, I know how dangerous those words are. That's cursing him and her, whoever they are, right? But females, I haven't really seen that. I've just seen the male preachers being attacked like that. And that's what I'm saying. How can anyone come out of this religion doing the right thing if that's how they treat you? I know it's just a few big mouths who do that. That typical Muslim is happy to have a moral religion. I know. But you know what I mean? Just the way they brainwash everyone, the way they just... you know what I'm saying, everyone? Just observe the ones who are against the fact that this book is corrupted, the fact that God's religion is under attack, and that obviously their next prophets, right, Mahdi and Jesus, who are coming, are going to obviously be against all the evil in these scriptures. It's very easy to see that that's true because of the way that when these humans resist, it seems like a little whiny child, first of all. It's very personal to them. It's not... You see what I mean? It's very personal. So then that means from a place of psychology of evil, as God taught me, and trauma also, it means these males not only have a lot of psychological traumas, right? They've been abused themselves usually, usually by females maybe, like their mothers, who knows, and they really thrive on a religion that says treat females like that. Okay. Two, exactly. You can tell it's their own sinful lifestyles that the religion is accepting for them, and they're happy, therefore, and they want to keep it. And they're not really trying to even give you an ear because, exactly, you know what I mean? They're not just evil humans, but it's more like they personally are going to be damaged by it, you know? So that's why then they hate it so much. So you need to try to always see why someone resists, with something. Don't just be like, they just resist. Try to see it because it helps you to then see exactly that they're not just the evil person. Because obviously, I'm not trying to teach you that. You know that, right? No. Why are they resisting? Why don't they just become a non-Muslim maybe and go live their nasty lifestyle? You see what I'm saying? They can just go be sinners. One, they're scared to leave the religion. They know some weirdo like them is going to try to kill them. Okay, so you already get the point. Two, it's because you're going to see that means they know the Qur'an is corrupted. They know it's corrupted because of the way they react. It's not shock. It's not confusion. It's not happiness. It's not a desire to ask questions. It's just like childish behavior. Well, when people are exposed for being criminals or liars, how do they usually behave? Childish, right? They don't have that calm way anymore because exactly evil is a weak creation. Evil always means you're weak and good is strong. Okay, so I just want these preachers to know when one day God lets you find my podcast, because right now everyone's being blinded. No one's going to find it. Just know that I have prayed for you. Not to tell you that, right, from a place of the fact that you need to know that. But one, just know God is that merciful. He lets me see you. So that's to show you how loving God is, not me. Because how did I pray for you, correct? Exactly. How did I know you were even doing that? You're literally bombarded with other Muslim preachers all over the place, right? God lets me see you because that's his way of being merciful to you. For being proud of you even in that moment, even though you're sinful and you still say the religion is not corrupted, that little bit of decency and morality you exhibited, the Lord is saying, pray for them, that takes over and they truly join the straight path, the correct truth and morality. When the new Qur'an come back, the new Bible or Torah comes back again, because I don't think Mahdi, who's a prophet before Jesus, Mahdi is going to be the prophet of this time. So I don't want you guys to think Jesus is your leader. No, Mahdi is your leader. Jesus will come back to do something else because he's already been a leader, correct? So when they both come, right, whatever their mission is, just know they can't just be here by themselves. That probably means, everyone, they're going to bring down the original Quran and the original Torah. See how logical that is? So that really is always God's confirmation for us. And it's not just going to be supernatural, cool leaders only being the way that God guides you. The books will come back. Okay, so God has obviously then inspired me to pray for you. And I'm proud of you even in that moment, even though I'm disgusted with you and all the sin you've committed against women and God and your prophets. You don't ever speak up. And I tell you to pray for yourself. God will protect you and stop being scared of Muslims. Just as you're not scared what non-Muslims think. Stop being scared of these weak little males, these little children, who many of them are just kids compared to your age. You've learned a lot in Islam. But a lot of us learned Islam from you. And it's very sad for me to see that you want to say something, but they shut you down and then you go back. They call you moderate or being influenced by the West. And just do the right thing. But know that since my prayer matters, and the fact that when I am inspired by God to pray for you, it means something, right? It's not just a kindness. It actually means something because you're going to know who I am one day and you're going to be able to understand why I was allowed to see you. Just know that I have prayed for you despite whatever anger and hatred I have for you and others. And I've prayed for the other ones too, but they're going to be punished, okay? Obviously, that means a lot of Muslims, according to God, will have to get the death penalty. God will just kill them. It doesn't mean he'll tell the prophets to kill them. It just means some sort of punishments will happen, like supernatural, because of the fact that they've done heinous crimes like rape to children and females, and they use the lies in Islam to protect themselves. So a lot of them will have to be killed, just like non-Muslims and others. It doesn't matter. But I'm talking about Muslims now. Non-Muslims don't really say it's okay. You know what I mean? Some are kind of crazy and they do cults and stuff. Okay, but people catch them. They don't get accepted in that way. So, and yes, God did teach me, almost every Muslim preacher, no matter how young they are, and the ones who are not preachers, but they're just Muslim males who are just like influenced. They're just on YouTube. They have channels. They talk about Islam a lot. They're annoying and childlike. I've seen them too, you know. Um, According to what I know now, I'm obviously 31 years old this October 2024. So, yes, I'm a young generation, but I've lived long enough to at least see all the human beings who currently have been teaching Islam. And whether they're in Africa, Asia, Europe, it doesn't matter. You converted or you were born into it. I know all of you, and I've prayed for you accordingly. So just know, one day when you find this, you were doing the right thing. But the mistake you did was you didn't go to God. You know, you didn't pray to Him and ask Him, what's going on? Or are you really like this, like that? So when you do find this podcast, yes, this is your confirmation. You're not going to be scared anymore. But still, I want all of you to still then pray to God or, or Allah, exactly about what's really going on and what the truth is. And He'll give you that conviction, because I'm just guiding you to what I've been guided to. But I want you to have the conviction from the actual Lord Himself. And that is what I'm telling you right now was the solution. When your mind was being guided by Him also to exactly say something about the evil in this religion, in the Bible, and any other religion, as human beings, you were also supposed to then talk to God. And then He would guide you at some point. But demons attack all of you in a way that maybe you just didn't get that chance. But I know since God is just, He always gave you that chance. But just know, that I would be happy when God tells me to go help all of you one day. I would be happy to see you all joining the truth. And there are some that I don't want to see. I don't want to look at you because you've obviously committed transgression. And because I can see distinctly who's supposed to be killed and who's supposed to be forgiven and who's supposed to still be punished, but you still just accept them as someone who like that. I know the levels. God taught me that due to demonic persecution. I get to study humans, their levels of morality. I know which level you're in, you know. You're still going to be punished for all the evil you did. But there you go. You have a chance. And don't lose that chance. Don't go back and shut up because these crazy Muslims are attacking you. When you are studying history and you see the Qur'an, there's a problem. The first problem was immorality. If that wasn't your first reason, you already failed. So you're not coming from a place of morality. You're just coming from a place of book, preservation, which is not okay. That's what hurts me. That there's no moral sheikhs or preachers coming out of Islam. Because Christianity technically has had that, And if any Muslim ever was moral, they always become Christian. So we wouldn't say Muslims don't have people who come against evil. It's like they don't stay in the religion and figure out what happened. They exit. So it's very sad. But they're still the people of God because that's still God's religion. So they're not going to go to hell or anything. God will still accept them and He's proud of them for leaving evil. If that religion is better, then that religion is better. Christianity, the way that right now it has been edited and edited and edited, except there's some very dangerous things in the Bible, like making rape seem like normal. I know they have that stuff. So we wouldn't really say one is right, clean, and the other is not. No, they both have filth in it. And it's just perversion and sexism, because that's what demons like. Because for them, that's Adam and Eve that they're separating. You see, they see us like Adam and Eve, the two genders. They don't really care about anything else. But also because it's a very evil sin. It's nasty. It's disgusting. It distorts honor and the body. Okay, but let me end it here. Just know that God has taught me to pray for all of you. I'm trying to remember what I'm trying to say. There was something I wanted to say. But there's demons around me right now. They put witchcraft on me to make me forget. And it seems like I'm repeating myself. Because I can't remember what I wanted to say at the end of the sentence and the episode would end. Let me pause this. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just end it here. Just know that when you were coming against it, when you were saying something that really was, right, a big event, in Islam. You were actually doing something. You were actually making a big step. So don't step backwards, move forward and question God. And sadly, you haven't done that on your own so far. I'm already here. So it's kind of sad, you're just going to get the truth from me. And right? Mahdi and Jesus, and it's sad that you didn't do it earlier, but at least you're going to have your confirmation from us, and you're going to feel confident. And the only thing that I want for you is to repent sincerely and not just join because you obviously were correct and stuff.